welcome back for another update. So today's plan is to get the mirrors fitted on the van and to investigate the leak in the inside. So I have been poking around off camera, probably shouldn't do, so you guys can obviously keep it as it goes. Yeah, I'll leave you to it. I'll show you that when it comes to it. But the weather's nice. I need to get it sorted today. Hopefully it will at least closed up. But yeah, I'll show you that and we'll crack on. Okay, so as you know, I cleaned up these mirrors and just give them a lick of paint just to make them look a bit fresher. They were looking very tired and rusty. So yeah, I'll put that there for a second. So the mirrors I've got, obviously they're not original, so they are trying to get the sun in there. So yeah, they're not original. They are only a 12" by 6". Any bigger, they don't sit in the framework. They don't twist. So the original mirrors was original, and the other one was an aftermarket, which was 14 high, which means that you couldn't tilt it in the framework that comes off. So yeah, a couple other things. With this van. So this is like a rubber seal that goes here, vice versa, like that. Stops, I'm guessing, just a gasket to stop any moisture getting in through the holes into the door. So this one's deteriorated. Just show that up close up. A bit deteriorated. So what I did, tried looking for these online. Couldn't really find any. So I made some. So this is silicone, not rubber. It's actually out of air fryer like tray, like the rubber silicone trays you can get for them. We purchased them and they didn't fit the air fryer, so they were just sat there, and I was like, well, it's good for material. Oop, throwing it. Good material. So yeah, what I've done is I've slit it to put the bolt through, obviously to get a nice bit around it. Obviously it's soft, so we'll put this onto there, and obviously the original one down the bottom is fine. So the original on the bottom was fine. Give it a little wipe down, so a little bit, but it's generally intact, whereas the other one, I only had one of these as well. So there's only one on one door, there wasn't one on the other one. So it's fitted. Something along those lines. Right. So what I'm doing is, all I'm going to do is push that on, like so. I'll just make a little slit in. I've made just this little slit in it. It'll just hold it a bit better. These mirror arms are not the easiest to hold. But, yeah, so they go in there. Just put the screwdriver. Okay. This is where you need an extra set of hands. So if you are doing a van like this and you have got an extra set of hands, let's make the most of it. That come along like so. That's quickly at all. Maybe. There it is. That one's gripped. Okay, let's just hold that from the door. Okay, so Just grab the 3 screws, obviously the gasket, like so. Oh. Our fingers today, definitely not working like they should be. Okay, so put them in there, like so. Yeah, another one in like so. I'll give you a show. I'll show you in a second when I'm pushing these in. Started. Okay, so I'll just bring you around to show you what we're doing. Okay, so these are the bits I'm doing here. So as you can see, the mirrors are not the best. It's I did find replacement bits on eBay. Works out quite a bit to replace the whole lot, and you have to buy the whole thing. You have to buy the whole thing in sections. But, why ain't that one starting? Let's move you out of the way for a second. Okay, that's definitely there. Let's try and start that one off first. There we go. It's just need a little bit of lining up, that's all. Let's that one's in. That one's starting. And that one's starting. There we go. Okay guys, so the mirrors have been fitted, so they're both done now. Don't look original, but I mean, ready to see through the back of the van. So we're inside now, obviously. So there's a lot of damp up the top here, in this area here. I've already started taking the roof off. This is where I said about I was poking and investigating. So I've just started peeling this off. To be honest, it pretty much fell down. So obviously around the skylight is all here. It's all started to dry out, but it's all damp. Obviously you can see the roof is all dropped. So the plan is to get it all stripped out. Big job. Not what I expected, but the plan is to get it all stripped out. Get all this down so I can investigate the roof thoroughly. Get the units off. Obviously try and make space. Problem is I got obviously like this roll of carpet, the mist has picked up, some lino, the mist has picked up, got nowhere to store it but the van. So it's a case of just climbing over everything and getting back in. But yeah, get everything stripped back, all the walls stripped back, and then basically start from scratch. Set it all up, get it all insulated, get it reboarded, obviously repair and replace all the structural timbers. They are, I believe, so I've got some already here. Here's a couple of short lengths. So I've got these, picked these up a couple of days ago just for the kitchen area, because that wall, as you've probably seen in the previous video, the wall is coming away. So these are 25 by 50. These are pressure treated. So yeah, hopefully that'll be sufficient enough for it to replace what's there. But yeah, so I'll spin you around and I'll show you the other end. Okay, so mess on the floor, that's part of the internal wall. If you go up here, obviously this is the rear wall, the door. So this wall had a unit on it. The unit pretty much fell off. Closer without standing on stuff. So you can see there's no timber here. So there's supposed to be. Oh, sorry about being wavy. So there's supposed to be a timber there, but there isn't. That's all rotted away. That's the roof. So this was the old extraction, I guess, for the hot water. So that is, sorry, just grab the grip. So that's been patched up with a bit of plastic. So I'm going to take that off. I've already bought a piece of aluminium to cover that on the outside. So yeah, this is all rotten. What someone did, I'm guessing, in the previous one, is this is the original ply, which is a 5.5 or 6 mil ply. And what they've done is, instead of sorting the issue, they've literally just stuck ply over it. And I believe that's 8 or 9 mil ply they've just literally stuck over it. Obviously they've done the same here. So instead of fixing, just rest you there. So instead of fixing the issue, as you can see, look, I'll just show you. So if you just wave to the neighbours as they walk past, I mean, that is a hell of a gap. And that goes all the way down. And it is starting to come through from the roof. So if I do this, see the light? Yeah, so it's starting to work its way up round. So this is why he's getting it sorted. So the plan is set you up and then get this cabinet, this kitchen unit out with all the appliances and stuff. Yeah, and then yeah, we'll get there and get it going. Clean up a bit of this mess before I stand on the screw. Yeah, see you in a second. Don't really know what to say, to be honest. So taking the wall bracket, the wall shelf off here, taking off one on the other side. I didn't record that because I'm trying to get the camera out of the way, just in case they fell. Yeah, a little bit disheartened. So don't know where to start it. The whoever put the units up on the wall when they screwed them up. Obviously this roof is polystyrene. Guessing they couldn't get a good anchor, so they put longer screws in. And when I say longer screws, I'm talking like really long, as in maybe 2.5 inches, maybe, yeah, about 2.5 inches, round about, probably about, maybe about that big. They eventually got a good anchor, yeah, straight through the roof. So now the roof has actually got loads of holes in. So gonna get a bit wobbly now, but I'll show you. Okay, so a little bit wobbly, a bit upside down. So that was one of the screws that they screwed up
I don't know if you can see that, but that is daylight. And there was a lot of screws. Yeah, so as you can see, there's daylight coming through. Explains why the van is full of damp. Honestly, I need to figure out what I'm going to do. Obviously multiple holes in the roof. I'm going to have to look at the different ways of sealing it. If you guys got any suggestions, a few of the forums they suggest different things. Is it chromopol, which is, I'm guessing, is like a resin fiberglass paint. If any of you guys have dealt with that, if it's any good, let me know in the comments. Because at the moment I'm really disheartened. My goal was to get this van done, ready for June. A bit optimistic, I know, but I've tried to start enjoying life with the kids and getting away and getting about. But anyway, enough of me. If you guys got any ideas of how I can seal this roof, honestly, I beg you, please let me know, because I'm new to all this. Roof being the most common place for water to sit, so it needs to be a really good seal. But I'm going to get this all shifted, get this all out, and going to focus on getting the kitchen ripped out as well. So see you in a second. Okay guys, so had a bit of a tidy up. I did manage to get the heater out. I did start recording it. I stopped because I had to make room. But yeah, so the heater's out. That was not easy to get out. Next thing to do is get these units out. Obviously the fridge, the oven, the hob, sink. Because it's rotten, the wall's completely rotten. It's not even in properly, so I have disconnected this gas line here from the hob to the oven. There is some here that I need to do. I need to do the pipes as well. So let me just get this out, find out what else is connected. So there's water. Alright. Obviously this is all a learning curve for me, so I found that as well. It's good to know. Okay. There isn't a lot of room in these things, I can tell you that. If anyone's thinking about doing one, it's okay. Whew. You can tell my body hasn't been kind to me over the years. So, to lift that up like so. Should technically come out. Should. Okay. So if I get this tap disconnected, so I'm thinking, whoop, 13. Yeah, so let me get this all done. Like I said, I've never done this before, so I'm literally a complete learning curve for me. Whole thing. Yeah, complete learning curve for me, so which is good. Got to start somewhere, true. Okay. So that snaps out. Let's get this bracket off. So yeah, this give you an idea how rotten the the wall is behind the kitchen area. Let's try a different drill. Try a different bit. There we go. Okay, so what's that? Just a random earth. Goes to the sink. Which is literally just wrapped around a nut. So that's good, that's good, that's good. Grill's good. Okay. So yeah, the sink's out. Which is good. And that can stay in there, to be honest, on that worktop. This will all be replaced over time. This off. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping all these little bits. Guessing like a retainer for maybe, I have no idea on this one, but on the cupboards they were good. Stop the doors open. So I'm going to put all these in a bucket and keep them. I've just lost that. Okay. So like I said, the one side for a minute. Let me see if I can put that in the bathroom. The bathroom is absolutely, it's not going in the bathroom. Okay, we'll leave it there for now. Okay, so the next step is to the grill in a minute. It's a nice original grill, which is, I guess it goes in there like that. So what I'll do is I'll get all this taken out. And I'll update you in a second. Sorry about that. My partner came out asking about dinner. It's, and I need to remember today that not to leave it go stone cold. Okay, so all I've done since I turned the video off is just remove the oven, which is underneath there, and just 2 pieces of wood. That's it. So obviously back at it now. To be fair, this thing is so rotten, it's literally just falling apart. But yeah, so get this off. Get this off, get this out. I don't want any of it. I'm going to rebuild it. I mean, just random pieces of wood just wedged in there just to make the units up. So mean, as you can see, just random bits of wood. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it right. It's no bodges. No bodges. No nothing. The okay, so bit of an update on this. This is the wall. As you can see, it is literally just rotten. I mean, absolutely rotten. So you can see, I mean, it's flaking. So this is the job I've got to do. Like I said, I think what's happened in the previous time is people have just this 9mm ply. I believe it's 9mm ply. It looks like it. They've just literally screwed it over the top, which is not good. They've just been burying it, and burying it, and burying it, and burying it. And then eventually someone gets it and just like, do you know what? Enough's enough. It's either going to get refixed, either get sorted. See, that is dry. It's dry down there, just here and across the top. But like I said, the top is absolutely rotten as well. So like I said, I'm just going to get this off. Have a little nosy for now. Have a little nosy for now, and then assess the damage. As you can see, it came off in a big chunk. Obviously there's loads of screws and nails here that needs to be pulled out. I don't even think they've got heads on them to that one might be. It says loads of screws and stuff like that where the people have just kept on screwing stuff over and over. So yeah. Oh. Like I said earlier, I am still disheartened about this. But, Gotta be committed though. Anyway, this is the wall. I mean, literally you can see how wobbly that is. It's absolutely rotten. Absolutely rotten. I mean, this is the corner timber that holds the two walls together. There's more here. Welcome back, guys. So yesterday was a very eventful day, you could say. So after having to clear out and sort everything out, as in taking it all out, the damp is bad. Don't know if you can see from here, but there's literally a bit of duct tape on the outside. That's yeah, the duct tape on the outside is literally just to hold that wall together. There's nothing there, so the timber's all rotten away up to here. So yeah, let's see if today is more eventful than yesterday, and hopefully it's bring back the charm of this van, eh? Okay, a bit of progress. So yesterday I was in the van. I thought I was recording. I must have pressed the power button or something, but it just didn't record. So the progress I've done so far, I've managed to replace the beam across the top here, replace the corner piece, and then replace this two pet battens down here, this piece here. So that's what I've done so far. Oh, and a piece here just to support the roof. So yeah, I'm going to leave that for now. Hopefully you can go have dinner now, come back. Going to start taking more of this away, to seal up around this side of the roof as well. Seems to be leaking here as well, which is just above the window. But yeah, so that's set yesterday. This has just been put on. That's just been put on over there. This is literally just setting before I actually screw it in. So that way I can try and pull the aluminium back because it's slightly bowing. But I need to try and strengthen the roof up so I can lean over, and obviously this quarter, so I can lean over to unscrew the window, the fan light or roof light. So I can unscrew that to get these wood off, so I can replace these because it's leaking. And obviously this repair here, which you saw in a previous video, that is leaking. The lid on the top is doing absolutely nothing at all. So I need to get that peeled off and cleaned, and I've got a piece of aluminium to patch up already for that. So yeah, I'm going to go have dinner now, and I'll be back after dinner and start recording some more. guys, so it's the next day. I did record a finishing video for the video last night. Well, yesterday when I finished. Unfortunately, it recorded with no sound. I forgot to turn the mic back on. So, just a little update. Quite a few holes found in the wall. Obviously, this timber's right in here. You'll probably notice that there's going to be a join in this, but I'm going to have this supported with a beam going down because this thing is lacking a lot of support. So there is no down pieces on this wall. There's one here for the window that goes just to here, and there's a tiny little bit here, and that's it. So I'm going to reinforce all the wall with downrights rather than and replace the cross members. Same with the ceiling. So I've added this one. This wasn't originally here. If you can see this one. This one was obviously rotten. Will be replaced, and then after that it's just literally one steel bar which is just above you. So there isn't a lot of support in the roof as well. So I'm going to reinforce the whole thing. I know I need to keep in mind with weight on these vans, but I plan on reducing weight in other areas. But so yeah, overall it's not looking too bad. The wood's not too bad here. It's a bit rotten on the end, obviously with the corner was coming away, and obviously it's rotten across the top, so that will be sorted. But so yeah, it's getting there slowly. Around the windows is all rotten, can easily be replaced. I've got enough timber for now to get me busy on this wall. But so yeah, if you're enjoying the video, hit the like button and subscribe and follow. It's I'm going to try and get these videos more regularly, but it's difficult when you've got two little boys that are not well, and it's weather. Weather's never a good factor. But so yeah, I'll end the video here, and I hope you're enjoying it so far, and yeah, I'll see you on the next one.